Well, Aidan, we'll come to your performance in a moment, but a good day for Hampshire today?
Yeah, great day. It's what you want. It's sort of your first day at a club for the side to do really well, and we've managed to do that. So happy with how it's ended off. Would have loved for Sam to get to three figures before stumps, but he's played well, as did the openers that set it up for us. So yeah, great day for us, first up.
And good first up from you, 63.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think I had a tough one at Durham last year, so it's nice to just get off the mark, to be fair. But yeah, I enjoyed it out there. The wicket actually played pretty well, especially for this time of year. I'm told it's playing really well, so I'm grateful for that as a batter, and ideally the team's in good position, which is sort of the main aim.
You mentioned Durham there. Was it 3 noughts you started off with there?
I did, yeah. I got a pair on day one, small bag on day one, and then second game was washed out, and the third game versus Leicestershire, first innings I got a duck as well, so it was nice to had a bit of a chuckle when I got off the mark today to myself. But yeah, like I said, just nice to contribute towards the side.
And this weather as well, it must feel like you're back in Durham as well.
It's incredibly cold, yeah. It's sort of the wind that really just has that chill factor, but yeah, overall it was an enjoyable day. It's a nice environment to be in. I'm thoroughly enjoying my time with the guys here. They're a great bunch of guys, so very grateful for how it's turned out so far.
And Riley blitzed 76 there as well. You would have seen him play like that a few times back in South Africa.
Yeah, when he's in full flow, it's a joy to watch. You just sort of put your feet up and take it in, because he could potentially do something that no one's ever done, in no time at all as well. So it's great that he's firing for the team's sake, and he really just puts that bit of momentum. He gets that extra momentum going, should I say, for the team. So we're glad he came off today. It almost looks pretty risk-free, to be fair, when he bats. I know the ball's going all over the park, but you can see he's in control of it, which is it's a good sign for the team.
Look, you guys batted really well today, as you've just mentioned there. Were you surprised that perhaps the ball didn't move around off the seam perhaps more than it did today?
I was fairly surprised, yes. I was expecting it to be worse, or tougher. I still thought they bowled well, and they got the ball in the right spots to happen, and just one of those days where the plays and misses went our way. But I did expect it to do slightly more than what it did. But yeah, like I said earlier, the guys said it's actually playing really well for this time of year. So I think credit has to go to the groundsman. The last 2 days have been really tough to do any sort of prep on that wicket, and he planned ahead and prepared it because he knew that rain was coming. So hats off must go to him, and as batters we are grateful. Yeah.
And just a little bit more about you. Obviously you'd know a few of the guys here: Kyle Abbott, Riley, and of course AD Bill, the head coach, the team manager here.
Yeah, it's been a very easy environment to settle down in. But aside from the South African guys, I've got on like a house on fire with the English guys as well. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. The guys are a great bunch of guys to be around, and when it's work time they work really hard, but luckily in our off time we're enjoying it as well, which helps a lot.
And the plan for you is, I guess, when you scoring runs while you're here with Hampshire and be in the South African World Cup squad.
Yeah, look, ideally that would be the sort of ideal outcome for me, to be in that squad. But selections is one of those things where it could go one of two ways. So you sort of mentally prepare for the bad news, so your disappointment's not too bad. But at the end of the day, I've really tried to just put selection aside. I'm trying to invest all my time and energy into the team that I'm playing for, and it happens to be Hampshire at this stage. And I just feel like if you perform well enough, maybe a weight of runs gets you selected. But for the time being, it's just about having fun with the team that you're playing for, and trying to contribute to their success and trying to win games.
Brilliant. Thanks, Aidan. Thank you.